This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA Holes!
Mixed Martial A-Holes! MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes. You like to be a mixed martial A-hole. MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes, MMA Holes.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, Mike Perry versus Darren Till. UFC Fort Lauderdale recap, UFC Ayacuinta Cowboy Fight Week, MMA news with the MMA Holes. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. All right, my soundboard is not working, but wonderful. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone is wonderful. Happy Monday. Jesse?
Happy Monday.
Fixing your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, soundboard's not working. Look at that. All right, so that's
it.
great. Here we are. We're live, and this is actually pretty funny. Before we went live, we literally were scattering around trying to get shit together to be here on time because there's a million things going on tonight on the MMA Holes Hour. Well, before the MMA Holes Hour. We reintroduced our website. Our website's back up and going here. It is brand new. It is revolutionary. It is social media for MMA fans. That's what it is. It is social media for MMA fans, the MMAholes.com. So let me explain this to you quickly before we get going and flowing on this show. This is all the selections you have on the MMAholes.com. The wall is where you're going to go. Now, in Game of Thrones, the wall got smashed into pieces, but not here on the MMAholes.com.
Wonderful.
You can scroll through here, and here it is. And by the way, look at this. Real and Colby Covington are having conversations. If you want to see that, go to the MMAholes.com. Yeah, you can post a whole bunch of shit. It's literally like Facebook and Mixed Martial Arts had a baby and became this dysfunctional mess over here
Jessica
at the
G
MMAholes.com.
just sent me a message on the MMAholes.com.
She did?
Yeah.
What did she send you? Or is it private?
It's a private message.
All right. So here we go. We got the show as well over here on the MMAholes.com. And we are live right now. Look at this. All right, so here we go. We got the show as well. Oh, my God. There's a live chat over there as well. There is so much shit that we shove up your ass on this website. It is wonderful. And we have the news and about contacts. So go there, log in, become friends with Mystic, become friends with JBH, become friends with this wonderful community on the MMAholes.com. I have to say this shit is going to be fire. Absolute fire. You can thank JBH for putting this shit together.
It's not even done yet.
Yeah, it's in the infant stages, and it's going to be something else. What we're thinking is, listen, we have a community over here.
Oh, we're back.
Bunch of savages inside this cell phone over here. Why not, outside of YouTube, keep the party going, right? Not just the live chat, which is 24/7 over there, but you can post whatever the fuck you want. You can message each other. You could have, I don't know, internet sex online. I don't fucking know. Do whatever the hell you want. No other MMA community is doing this shit that we're doing here on the MMA Holes. Goddamn revolutionary on the MMA Holes. All right. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Facebook and Twitter as well, so you can go check us out over there. You can hang with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Damn, son. Damn. We are fucking doing it tonight. Now, we pulled all this together literally in one day. It's pretty bizarre. Jesse has been killing it, absolutely killing it on the computer, so shout out to JBH for pulling this shit together. And, you know, we hustle here. You think that we're just fucking around and playing on YouTube? No, that's not what's happening. We're looking to take over the goddamn world. All of us. We are taking over this motherfucker. All right. Enjoy the website. Now let's move on to the main story over here that we're going to talk about. And we have a lot of things to talk about. Mike Perry, Jesse.
Jesse?
Mike Perry versus Darren Till. Something that was supposed to happen a while back, and that felt, it just went up in flames, right? Mike Perry did not look very good. Darren Till was on the uprise, and it just wasn't going to happen. And then a lot of people were like, Darren Till is just going to mow him over anyway, so thank God it didn't happen.
Right.
And how things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Things have changed dramatically in this little saga over here. Darren Till catches 2 L's in a row. He fights Tyron Woodley and just gets finitoed. And then he fights Jorge Masvidal, who is a lot smaller than him, and Masvidal knocks him the fuck out. Mike Perry comes in on short notice. Well, he beats Felder, comes in on short notice and fights the other cowboy, the Night King, as Mike Perry was calling him. Or is it the Dark King, the Night King, whatever the fuck Game of Thrones reference that is? I don't know.
Wonderful.
And Mike Perry goes in there and defeats him. Looks great. Looks fantastic. What a fight that was that happened this weekend. So now we're lined back up. It looks like Mike Perry calls him out after the fight.
Right.
And this has to happen. It needs to happen. Darren Till has fallen off the face of the earth after he stole a cab and was driving all over the place, and God knows what's going on. He went off Twitter and Instagram. I don't know if it's back yet. Does anyone know if it's back? Who knows? But this is a fight that needs to happen, friends. At 170, if Darren Till does indeed stay there, Platinum Mike Perry versus the Gorilla Darren Till. Now, Jesse, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm always interested to see a fight with my boy in it, you know? But this one scares me a little because we've seen what's happened to Till over the last 2 fights, and I don't know if this would be in Till's best interest, if I had to be quite honest.
Not in his best interest. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have many options. Now, right. I see someone say he's going to have to fight him from jail. We don't know what's going on with that whole situation with the cab thing. But if I had to guess, Darren Till is going to get like maybe some community service, fine, slap on the wrist. God knows. He's not going to jail. I don't think that's going to happen. I highly doubt that. But they'll probably find a way to get him back inside the cage, and that's the fight.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We got a donation from Thank You Colby.
Sign up for the new website.
Yes!
It's great. Plus you can see Colby responding to my Epo post. That golden snitch needs to triple test Marty. I showed pics of his Epo/HGH injection bums. Imagine Colby on the MMA Holes with real on phone #fame.
There you go. I mean, real. He's blowing past everyone. A goddamn celebrity over there. Maybe we should give Real this trophy. What do you say? You think he deserves it yet? I mean, he's very high up there in the celebrity status.
Yeah. Well, I will say that since the website is fresh and brand new, I'll tell you in a second.
We got Chris H dropping a 99. Thank you. Just drops in the 99. Thank you, Chris H. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Muchos gracias.
Since the website is brand new, and we have a trending tags page on the sidebar, if Real really wanted to make this a trending topic, he could start hashtagging Marty Usman EPO in all of his posts and make it a trending tag on the MMAholes.com.
So, Jesse, you put this thing together, and we're going to be pumping the shit out of this MMAholes.com the whole fucking night. In fact, forever, we're going to be pumping this shit up because this website is going to be something else. It's going to be a playground for the MMA Holes, MMA fans. Even if you're not even an MMA person, you just want to get rid of Facebook, and you want to talk to these people, you want to talk with fighters, we're going to get everyone over here on this website. So jump aboard now, log in, sign up. Now, what can you do on this website, Jess?
Super chat.
Well, Chris H making it rain. Just dropping them pennies. Thank you, Chris H. I appreciate it. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Well, you can private message your friends. You can add friends on Facebook. There is a member page where if you're looking for someone, you can find them there in the members section right there. The wall is the live feed for everybody's posts. So it's kind of like Facebook or Twitter or those social media sites. You know, when you first log into social media, you get that one wall where everybody's posting, just like that. If you click stream on your own profile, on your user profile, then you can look at your own wall. You can change your profile picture, your background.
You can pretty much do anything you want over here.
Yeah, anything you want. You can post pictures and videos now. We have a blog for news. It's not even done yet. I still have, I think, 13 more plugins that I have to work with and manipulate in order to accommodate to this website. So we're think of this as halfway done.
There you go. All right, so check it out. If you're listening on Podbean or iTunes, it's the MMAHoles.com. We're going to put it in the description links. Now, you got to give it a second. This thing is still, it just got up and running. So within a couple of days, this thing should be running nice and smooth for the holes. We're going to keep on adding things to the website, and it's going to be wonderful.
Also, I want to reiterate this one thing, and Jessica just mentioned it in the chat. Thank you, Jessica. The live chat widget, you still have to sign into separately. We're working on it. I'm working on getting us a live chat where you won't have to do that. But until then, you do have to sign into the actual chat separate from the website.
There you go. And they're talking away on the website right now. Look at all these people hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Good stuff over there. That's on the MMAHoles.com. Now, I see people in the chat are saying Till's going to destroy Mike Perry. He's going to beat him up, right? A lot bigger than Mike Perry. Now, I got to say this. When Till was on the uprise and Mike Perry was kind of fumbling, I was on that train. I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think it's going to be good for Mikey. I don't think it's going to be working. It's not going to be in his favor.
Yeah.
But now, where we stand, I mean, I feel that Darren Till, he's not going to be the same fighter. I know he's still young, but I feel his head is fucking not screwed on straight.
Right.
And Mike Perry is just going up right now.
You
Manny
can't
C.
stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
I'm not seeing a layup. Manny C says,
I used to think I wanted to see Till versus Perry and even thought Till would be champ, but now I predict Till by this time next year will be driving for Uber while Perry this time next year fights in Bellator. How the mighty have fallen.
there you go. Look, he's saying how the mighty have fallen. A lot of people were on the Till train. And now Till's not done, you know? He's not done, but I got to say this, he's been exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe he goes back to the drawing board, you know, tightens things up, fixes his mistakes, gets back out there, and could rise up the rankings again.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
It's the new website that just donated.
The new website is great.
Woo!
I haven't been on Facebook for 6 years, and the format reminds me of Facebook. Great job. Makes the old website look a vox. This new one is a website on steroids. Similar to the back acne steroid bumps Usman has on his back.
This new one is a website on steroids.
That's actually the website donating to us.
Keep
Thank
telling
you.
me more positive things about the website.
Yeah, so go on there. We'll be playing on there later for sure. All right, so what do you think, Jesse? Do you think if this fight does happen, right? And I feel that the stars will line up, and this will probably be the one that they put together.
Yeah.
If it does happen, do you still feel confident that Till will get the win?
No, I don't. Here's the problem. Mike Perry's really good. You know, even if he's shown, you know, some shortcomings in the past, which really he hasn't at all. I mean, aside from against Donald Cerrone, Till is just. I mean, what can you say? The guy has not been on the most favorable positions lately, and he's getting himself into trouble because that alone tells you that he's having a hard time handling this, which means he's not putting his full focus where it needs to be, which makes you question whether or not he would survive a fight with Mike Perry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so no, I can't say put 100. It sucks to say because I really like him, and I'll never stop liking Darren Till, but I don't know if this is the best, you know, opportunity for him.
Or maybe it's a fluke. Maybe Cowboy took him lightly, you know? He wasn't training for him. He was preparing for someone else, and Mike Perry came in there and looked pretty good. I don't know. But I got to say this, the takedown defense, you know, Mike Perry looks like he's tightening his shit up here. He has that new contract. He's in love. He's married. I don't know. Maybe this is a new Perry. Let's see what the chat says.
Thiago Silva says Mike Perry is just tough as nails, but no technical advantage for Till. Staleo2 says, I'm going to search Moss's...
Wait, hold on a second. Can I just... now, that's an interesting statement over there, but what about Masvidal? Masvidal, does he have a technical advantage over Darren Till, or is he just a street fighter? I mean, the guy's got a fantastic camp.
Are you asking that question before or after the Masvidal fight?
I'm asking the chat. I'm asking you. I mean, what about how are people forgetting the Masvidal fight that just happened? Yeah. I mean, Masvidal's a brawler. You know, Masvidal, he's not looking to take you down. Right? He's looking to fucking take your head off. And that's what Mike Perry does too. So you got to think similar sized fighters fighting against a Darren Till, and Masvidal knocked him the fuck out.
Well,
I don't know.
I also think Till went into that fight as a freakazoid.
Hold on, and they're saying yes, Masvidal has great technique in boxing. This is Kevin from Chicago. Mm-hmm. Now, for you in the chat that think that Mike Perry has no technical skill, I think you might be a little bit blind. Did you notice the head movement by Perry? Do you notice how each and every fight he progresses and he looks smarter and swifter out there? Tyron Woodley was basically sucking his cock, saying how technical he was out there. Mike Perry, don't listen. Just because he has a big fucking right hand doesn't mean that that's all he's got. The guy, he has some skill. So it's interesting that people are sleeping on him.
Jessica G says, Flat Earth Deacon, I'll try. Sean Hart, beware the new website will stim the clit.
My clit is stim.
Chrome T Dome says, Masvidal has quick hands. Ramos Monster says, Mike Perry is more technical than Mayweather. Acer 63, Masvidal does have rhythm manipulation. Drunk Savage, Till is just overrated. He still needs work. Jared Arterberry says, it's my ring girl Jess. Don't know if you remember me, but I'm the one that would kick Meg Olivia butthole.
Whoa.
Gay Agent says, I need a cotton swab with his earwax on it. Flat Earth Deacon, when you want to FE debate.
A flat earth debate.
Oh, a flat earth debate.
Yeah, we were talking about the flat earth stuff during the last stream. Man, I listen, I'm telling you right now, you have a better chance of me believing in Santa Claus than you have me believing in flat earth. I mean, that shit is, I will never, ever jump on board with that. Like
I got 2 notifications.
No, Jesse, where did you get those notifications?
On the MMAHoles.com.
Oh, wow. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, but
Sean Hart commented on my post.
Oh, are you kidding me, Jesse?
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, but on the MMA Holes, not the MMA Holes, the second channel, I would love to play around over there because that does interest me, the back and forth. All right, and we are on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch as well. All right, so there's the MMAHoles.com. There's so much to look at over here. We are live all over the fucking place. Colby is gold. So let's look at this thing before we move on to all the news stories. And we're only here for an hour, but you can save the show if you'd like to. Oh, wait, hold on. Sean Hart writes on the MMAHoles.com, attention, the new website is known to stim the clit. There it is.
You better like that post, Mystic Moss.
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna like that right now.
In fact, you should repost it.
I'm gonna put a laughy face over it. Should I repost it?
You can repost it.
Or how do you do that? I don't even know.
Share. You don't have to say anything. You can just share it.
I'm gonna put. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it right now. This is my first repost. It's Sean Hart, and there we go. Oh my gosh. Right there. Look at that. Look at that, friends. That's the MMAHoles.com. This shit is gonna be completely retarded. All right. So let's hold on. I want to go back for a second here. Let's look at what Real posted over here. I didn't really get a chance to look at this. So what happened over here on Instagram?
Okay. One Southern-born posted lipohypertrophy equals HGH bumps. Common amongst bodybuilders. The last 2 pics are bodybuilders. They have the same HGH EPO bumps as Marty Usman. I guess Usman is one of the 5 Ali knows. And then he tagged Ali Abdelaziz, Jeff Nowitzki, USADA, Ariel Helwani, us.
Fucking real.
Colby Covington fans, Colby Covington, and Henry Cejudo, right? Colby Covington responds.
Okay.
And says, at Jeff Nowitzki, what's up with this? Don't let this coward cheat in my title fight. His gym and teammates have a history of cheating. Hashtag USADA.
He finally got in there, huh?
Schadenfreude.
Finally, Real managed to get Colby Covington to respond.
How many attempts? And he got in there? He got everybody.
A whole bunch of credit to Real for this because he would not lay up until he made sure his message was heard, you know? And good on him. It's heard.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I'm going to do this, Jesse. I'm going to how do I get fire emojis? How do I do that? How do I do that? All right, anyway. I'll put a shocked face. How about that? Emoji, right? Or I'll just put a sunglasses. There we go. Shades with sunglasses.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm fucking doing. I just reposted it right there. I just reposted that on the MMAHoles.com. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jesse. Look what I just did. I just reposted it. Colby Covington responding over there, and it's loaded up. Look at that. What a fucking website, the MMAHoles.com. All righty. I think we should get into the news now, right, Jesse? What do you say? I mean, enough plugging the greatest website.
You're going to pull me away from the greatest website to ever exist on the internet?
Well, it's funny you say that. I'm still there, Jesse.
Wonderful.
All right. What do we got?
All right. Elaborating further on this topic we were discussing, Mike Perry likes the Darren Till matchup and is considering taking a break. According to MMA Fighting, back in the win column, Mike Perry has a couple of ideas as to what could lay ahead for him. Donation.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Sign up to the new website. You're a cuck.
Mike Perry is a black belt in marrying hookers. That horse-faced slut is smarter than Perry. She controls him with sex and emotional security. Little does Perry know she was sucking of black dudes since she was 13.
That's
that
nice.
horse face is brutal.
Ooh, harsh words.
That's
All right.
pretty harsh.
Thank you. All right, what do we got here?
All right. One option would see him lock horns with Darren Till, a top welterweight contender that has been brought up as a potential opponent for Perry in the past. Another option would be for Perry to take a break, one that is much deserved after his fight of the night winning bout with Alex Oliveira at UFC Fort Lauderdale this past Saturday. Perry came out on the right end of the unanimous decision, though it was a fight that left both he and Cowboy battered and bruised. Afterwards, Perry used his post-fight interview time to mention that he would still like to fight Till, and he elaborated on that sentiment while also giving an update on his health at the presser later in the evening. This is what Perry had to say. He said, quote, "I think the Darren Till fight's a good fight. He's called me out in the octagon. I just called him out in the octagon. I think that's a good press for the UFC to put together. The fight makes sense. I used to not want to call people out who were coming off of a loss, but you know what? You up in the top and you got that number next to your name. I'm going to need that spot, so I'm going to need that fight if it's available."
There you go. All right, so we were talking about it in the beginning. We're talking about it again. Mike Perry versus Darren Till seems like it is inevitable right now. I would love to see this fight go down, and hopefully we get it. I mean, regardless of the outcome, I think it'd be a fire fight between these two. I really do. So
I concur.
Where can I sign up? All
On
right.
the MMAHoles.com.
Wonderful.
All right, what else do we have over here? By the way, before we get going over here, we have some sponsors. So let's give a quick shout out to BetDSI. Yeah.
Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't drop tacos on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online tacoing and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA Hole and get up to 100% bonus match as well as 25 tacos as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers taco options for everything, including NFL, NCAA football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports, politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. We play there ourselves and recommend BetDSI if you want some excitement to the fights or any of the sports you're watching. Once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description below using promo code MMA Hole and get the limited 100% bonus offer as well as 25 tacos welcome bonus to make some extra cash on the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you taco it at BetDSI.
Yeah, BetDSI. That's right. Is
Wonderful.
all right. BetDSI. Go check it out. Promo code MMA Hole and get double your money. All right. Let's see what else we have in the news on this wonderful Monday night.
Okay.
Wonderful.
According to MMA Mania, security guards won't let UFC fighters train near Jon Jones or Conor McGregor, and Joe Rogan is not having it.
And Jon Jones. So Jon Jones and
Jon Jones.
and Conor McGregor. Okay, what's this about?
All right, courtesy to Jessica G for this last-minute article. UFC light heavyweight champ Jon Jones gets special treatment. I think most mixed martial arts fans knew that already, but just how special. Consider that Dana White and co. moved an entire pay-per-view event to accommodate his drug testing needs. Yes, Corey Anderson is still pissed. Even knowing all of that, it still came as a surprise to learn that the UFC will actually shut down the new state-of-the-art performance center regardless of whether or not a fighter has an existing reservation once Bones comes to Las Vegas to train. Quote, "I'm getting ready to go to the PI. I'm packing my bags and I get a call. Oh, you can't come to the PI. John just came in and he wants to work out, so we're closing the gym down and you're not allowed." Anderson told UFC color commentator Joe Rogan. He also continued by saying, "Y'all called me 2 months ago and told me to set my schedule to come ahead of time. I'm literally getting ready to walk to my Uber that's outside and you're saying I can't come now?" They're like, "Sorry, nothing we can do. It's John."
Oh my God. Wait, hold on a second. So they're shutting shit down for Jon Jones and
Conor McGregor.
See, I could understand the Conor thing because some people probably want to kill him. You know, some people don't.
Some people probably want to kill
severely
John.
don't like Conor. So I could get that. They need to keep him in a bubble because the guy's a fucking knucklehead. But Jon Jones, why? Well, like,
I mean, I listen, I think like what you said before, they're cash cows for the UFC, you know? I guess they don't want to. Jon Jones said that a long time ago when he got busted for the third time for steroids, he said that he fears for his life and that he's terrified that someone's going to spike his food with steroids and stuff like that. So, I mean,
I'm going to sneak in, put a little TRT in his...
You never know. I feel like he found a way to make that a reasonable, you know, a reason to have security.
Oh, my God.
You know?
Yeah, well, it's the money. Yeah, right? It's right now, those two are the people that are... But what about Khabib? Well, Khabib doesn't train over there, right?
I think Jon Jones and McGregor probably requested... I bet it was offered to a lot of different fighters.
That's
higher
bizarre.
up fighters.
I got to watch that Joe Rogan. That was today? Corey Anderson was on there?
I think so, yes.
I remember Will Harris was saying that he went over there with Corey Anderson, so got to check that out.
He's followed by JRE Clips.
That's right, JRE Clips. That's right. All right, what else do we have in the news over there? And what do you think in the chat about that situation? Do you think that's a little asinine? Why those two? A little silly, don't you think?
All right, according to MMA Fighting, Jack Hermanson says that he was so close to submitting Jacare Souza with a guillotine.
He was pretty damn close. I got to get... Jesus Christ. This is the fight that happened this weekend. And good for Hermanson, man.
He great.
Jesus Christ. He fucking... Number 10 comes in, 3 weeks notice. Is like, all right, I'll just jump back in there and fight Jacare, the beast of Jacare.
Yeah.
And he fucking beats him. Looked great. All right, let's hear about this story.
All right. Entering the octagon at UFC Fort Lauderdale, Jack Hermanson had two things in mind: win and catapult himself into middleweight division's top 5. Well, not only did he succeed, he did so in a way few could have envisioned.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
CHOO,
motherfuckers.
Oral herpes is normal.
The new website is the tits. You can even post videos.
It's the tits.
It's the tits.
It's
All
the
right.
tits.
Thank you. Oral herpes is normal. That's wonderful. By the way, I got to say this. Go to the website because we're dumping a lot of money into this shit. I'm not even going to lie. It's kind of annoying how much we're putting into this, but we do believe in this website. We want to create some place that you guys can hang out with and gals can hang out with. The MMAholes.com will definitely be the greatest MMA website in the goddamn world, and that's where we're pulling these news stories from. Complete social media experience. So, and thank you for that donation. It's wonderful.
Also, add me as a friend now, because down the road I'm not gonna add anybody as a friend. So if you get in within the first couple days, then you'll be my friend on the MMAholes.com. But if you wait, if you postpone, I will not be a friend, because trust me, I do not like friend requests. I hate that shit.
That's true. Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
It's true. What are you gonna do? 10 people? Your first 10 friends? Then
like the first day, I'll add friends and accept friends, and then
enough's enough.
Enough's
That's it. You cut off.
No more.
All right, so there you go. Let us know in the chat if you're one of our friends on the
Right now, I have Drunk Savage, Real, Jessica G, Joe Rod, and Sean Hart.
It's gonna get pretty AIDS quick, so make sure you become our friends quickly. All right, let's get back into this Jacare Hermanson story.
All right, here we go. Standing opposite from Hermanson inside the octagon was Ronaldo Jacare Souza, one of the most decorated grapplers in mixed martial arts history. With a plethora of gold medals from his time competing in the jiu-jitsu world, combined with 14 submission wins in his MMA career, Souza's opponents are essentially a fish out of water when they find themselves stuck on the canvas with the Brazilian. Too bad Hermanson didn't get the memo, as he not only took Souza down repeatedly, but came within inches of submitting him with a tight guillotine in the first round. But even though he didn't hand Souza the first submission loss of his career, was he at least happy to get his first five-round fight under his belt? Not exactly. This is what Hermanson said. He said, quote, "I didn't want it to go 5 rounds. It's terrible to be in there for 5 rounds. It's a long time. I was super tired and I wanted to get out of there. My coaches were telling me, now Jack, in this round you're going to keep the distance, and I'm like, no, I ain't. I'm going to take him down. I want to be on top. I don't want to stick and move, and I don't want to dance. I want to be out of here. So I threw a couple of hard punches to take him down." As for Souza, while he was more than complimentary towards his opponent, he hung his head low as he reflected on his performance inside the BB&T Center. This victory pushed Hermanson's win streak to a 4 straight inside the octagon, while marking just his 4th career win to reach the judges' scorecard.
I got to give a lot of credit to Hermanson here. Now, Jacare is getting older, but
super chat.
we got a super chat, real.
Not bragging, but on website JBH slid into my DMs.
I was testing the messages, and I'm like, bring Colby Covington over here. And then people could DM Colby Covington on MMAHoles.com.
Yeah, we were talking about it before, and it's going to be cool. We're going to drag some fighters over here. And, think about it, especially if you're a fighter, this is the best place to promote your shit on an exclusive MMA ridiculous community over here. So
look, you got a message.
I got a message from somebody. Look at that. So
we
the
should all read it
MMAHoles.com.
on air.
No. It's private. It's private, Jesse. Okay. So how many couples fights do you think the MMAHoles.com is going to start like Facebook does? We think, who are you friends with on the MMAHoles.com?
What?
Google.
Oh, I don't know.
Now you know how Facebook is? Like, I can't use Facebook. I have friends that can't use Facebook anymore. It's like, yeah, man. The wife saw me. I was friends with so-and-so, and I got to get rid of Facebook. How many people on the MMAHoles.com? You never heard that? Oh, welcome to New York. I mean, I have friends that have shared, like, Facebook accounts. Like, we kind of have a shared Facebook account because I'm not a Facebook fan.
Yeah, but that's, like, we use it for the MMA Holes more than anything. Like,
but I'm saying, how long is it going to take before the MMAHoles.com becomes, what are you doing online? Nothing, honey. I'm just on the MMAHoles.com. Who is your friends?
Why? Are you planning on...
You're just ruining my bit completely.
Oh.
You're
I
becoming
don't
psychopath.
understand where this is
You're becoming
coming
that
from.
girl. No, it's all right. There goes that. All right, I'm just not gonna, Jesse. Thank you. Just
so
shit
you
on
mean,
the parade.
No, you mean like the community? Like,
yeah, forget it. It's just.
I'm sorry, I just didn't.
How dare you? How dare you ruin any of my bits? Anytime my bits fall apart and crumble because of you, I'm gonna light you on fire. All right. So this fight over here, I have to say this: Hermanson, he blasted himself into the spotlight here. Threw himself right into the mix, and now you can say that Hermanson, he's a contender. He's a freaking contender. We don't know what's going to happen now. Whittaker versus Adesanya is coming up, and that is official now, correct?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
All right, so why don't we talk about it now? It's called Segue, Jesse. There we go. Look at that, Jesse.
Segue.
There you go. Oh, surprise! It's a segue. Smooth. Very smooth, like butter over here. Just flows right into the next one. What do we got in this one?
All right, according to BJPen.com, UFC 243 is set for Sydney, Australia, with Robert Whittaker versus Israel Adesanya in the works. Generally, when an interim champion is crowned, we know exactly what fight will be next for them. That, of course, is none other than the undisputed champion. When the last stylebender, Israel Adesanya, defeated Kelvin Gastelum at UFC 236 in a Fight of the Year candidate, he became the new UFC interim middleweight champ, thus making an encounter with the undisputed champ Robert Whittaker inevitable. As the pairing of the two makes for the biggest fight in Australia-New Zealand MMA history, it was a must that they would meet down under. The wheels on the idea are now looking to be in motion. MMA DNA has reported that UFC 243 is set to take place in Sydney, Australia at the Bankwest Stadium on October 6th local time. In addition, the middleweight title unification bout is also in the works to headline the event. The Bankwest Stadium has a total capacity of 30,000 people. For the reigning champion Whittaker, the bout would act as his first official title defense after defeating Yoel Romero for the second time at UFC 225 via split decision. Romero would miss weight, therefore making it a non-title bout. The last time that Whittaker fought someone besides the Soldier of God was in April 2017, when he put on an incredible performance to take out Ronaldo Jacare Souza in the second round of their UFC on Fox clash. Since Whittaker's last bout, Adesanya has fought 4 times, earning winnings over the likes of Brad Tavares, Derek Brunson, Anderson Silva, and the aforementioned Gastelum. 3 of those bouts went to Adesanya via unanimous decision. Adesanya also wound up earning performance fight of the night bonuses for all 4 of those bouts.
So Whittaker is going to beat Adesanya. That's my prediction. Okay, and then Adesanya is going to fight Hermanson, and Hermanson is going to beat the shit out of Adesanya. That's what's going to happen. And then Adesanya is going to be humbled. Those are the two next losses that we're going to be seeing for Adesanya. I'm telling you right now, Whittaker's beating him. I hate to break it to the Adesanya fans. Whittaker is going to smash him. He's going to pick him apart. He's gonna do everything he can to take out the last stylebender. Last stylebender could barely get past a welterweight. So sorry, Adesanya.
Interesting take.
Your run stops here, and then he's gonna get choked the fuck out by Hermanson. That's my prediction over there. All right, what do you say in the chat? And Jesse, what do you think of that?
I just saw, you know what's funny is, well, first of all, I don't think Whittaker is going to beat Adesanya.
What?
I definitely think Adesanya is going to win. I think it's going to be something that's going to fucking knock people's heads off their shoulders. But I did see Jay Smooth in the chat saying, once you fight Yoel Romero twice, you don't come out the same.
I mean Yoel Romero, he has murdered people's careers.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that Romero, especially the second one with Whittaker, I mean, Jesus Christ. Unfucking believable. Let's be honest. Come on, guys. Robert Whittaker is still Robert Whittaker. Everyone does. It's the same song and dance over and over again. It's like, he hasn't fought in a while. He's always hurt. Is he really going to be any good? And then he comes back and does work. Now, Romero is a specimen. The guy's a fucking beast. And some people said Romero won that fight. I think Whittaker won that fight. And he's a legend, man. Robert Whittaker, if he could stay healthy, it'd be fantastic. This dude is a animal. Just because he's soft-spoken. And he's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Robert Whittaker, you know. I don't know. I'm terrible Robert Whittaker impersonation. He is still Robert Whittaker until he gets knocked off. I'm with Bobby Knuckles. That's what I'm going with. So you think Adesanya wins? Yeah,
I think he will win. Yeah. Course.
All right.
I saw Vigo Johnson or Colby Johnson ask in the chat how you send a friend request. So on the left, there's either online members. If you're on a desktop, there's online members and it shows you who's online.
We got a Twitch follower, by the way. Look at this.
Welcome, Twitch follower.
Motherfucker. Whoa, Twitch. Yeah.
Voyager.
All right.
Or you can go to members, the members page.
Fucking real. It's having a bull. So what can you do? I'm sorry.
Go to the members page. And
I'm still learning how to use this thing too. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. All right, so go. You want to do it, Jess? Here, show them how to do it. I mean,
sure.
For God's sakes, you're the one that developed this thing.
So if you're on a phone or tablet, there's a 3-dot menu. Okay, if you're on a desktop, the menu's across the top.
There's the members.
Okay, so you're gonna click members.
Ooh. I cleared my cookies and cache, so it might take a while to load up, Jesse. You know,
why did you do that right before a show?
Well, because I was looking at porn. I was jerking off before the show, and I had to make sure it was clear, you know?
Yeah, but now it's...
Well, it doesn't matter, Jesse. I mean, do you want to show porn, or do you want to show the fucking MMAholes.com? You know what I'm saying? So, that's that.
Well,
Here
we go. Here's members. Now that Mystic Moss has cleared his... The website has kicked you and you can't get back in. Psh, what are you talking about, Sean? All right. So these are the members that are on the website. If you're looking for anyone in particular, you can always search their name here. And then if you want to send them a friend request, like Drunk Savage, would you mind if I add Drunk Savage as a friend?
Let me think. Hold on a second. Should I be friends with Drunk Savage? Maybe I should be friends with Drunk Savage. On the MMAholes.com, let me know in the chat if we should be BFFs or should I ignore him? I don't know. Flat Earth says yes. Okay,
all
let's
right,
be friends.
so then you just click add as a friend, and then you're not technically friends until he accepts it.
Okay.
But and then you can always cancel your friend request if you want. The moment you add them as a friend, you're following them.
Okay, we're friends. All right, so he's got accepted. There you go. So that is the MMAholes.com. All right, Jesse, before we get into the next story, we got a word from our sponsor. Because, listen, I was very stressed out today, Jesse. You know, putting together this website was very hard for me. You know, I did a lot of work. I was pulling my hair out. I mean, I was countless hours in front of the computer.
Yeah, you put in so much time.
And I was like, you know, I need to kick back and relax.
Yeah.
Level out. I just don't know how to do it, Jesse. And then I found this.
Timeless CBD. Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, pain salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMAHOLE, all one word, for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description using promo code MMA Hole, all one word, and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
You know, for novices like Jay Smooth, who says THC is greater than CBD, well, it's your lucky day, because you can get THC inside your oil at Timeless CBD. Boom, roasted.
Wonderful.
All right, there you go. 20% off everything for the MMA Holes. All right, what do we got? What else do we have in the news?
All right. According to MMAnews.com, the WWE's Lilian Garcia joins Professional Fighters League as a cage announcer.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Doesn't matter. More WWE personnel moving over to the combat to sports.
Yeah, but she's an announcer.
Mm-hmm.
So who cares?
Well, it was in the news.
All right. I mean, hopefully this is a quick one.
Well, that's pretty much what the news is. She just moves over to PFL cage announcing.
We might have to move on from this one.
All right,
she's cage announcing for what organization?
PFL.
Oh, for PFL. All right. I don't even know who she is. She's a fighter in the WWE?
I guess. No, she's I think she's an announcer in the
Jay's because she's a donkey face. Yeah, she's known as the donkey face. All right. Yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to CES. I don't know. I wish I could find it. You know the girl that the cage announcer on CES. I forgot her name. Here's Will Harris. Will Harris chilling out with Joe Rogan. I can't find her name. Stunning girl, very pretty girl, but god damn, is she a horrible announcer. When I find her, I'll show her. All right, let's see what else we have in the news over here on the MMA Holes Hour. What a night, Jesse. I'm having so much fun. Uh-oh. Yes, what do we got?
All right. According to the Bleacher Report, Conor McGregor says, I don't think I'll ever be able to fully walk away from fighting.
He won't be ever able. Well, yeah, because from competing or the fight game? That's the question.
Conor McGregor isn't planning on calling time on his career as a fighter just yet. The 30-year-old tweeted a message of defiance on Sunday when the question was asked why he would continue. If you scroll down a little, there is the tweet that Conor McGregor posted saying, quote, I hear you, but I love it dearly. If I am being honest with myself, I don't think I will ever be able to fully walk away from fighting. We are all fighters in this world, and each of us will be fighting for the rest of our time here. So why not do it live on pay-per-view, baby? Pop a bottle.
Well, didn't you retire, Conor? I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Did you not retire? Are you back? Like, what's going on? Did you officially come back to the game, Mr. McGregor?
Well, McGregor's latest words going against his decision to announce his retirement from MMA earlier this month, as you just mentioned. At the time, UFC President Dana White expressed his doubts McGregor would stay retired. His words proved prophetic, as McGregor announced earlier this month that he would return. Another tweet, if you scroll a little bit, says, I want to move forward with my fans of all faiths and backgrounds. All faiths challenge us to be ourselves. It is one world and one for all. Now see you in the octagon.
Well, I guess Mystic Moss calls it again, Jesse. He's not going anywhere. I mean, that was an easy one, right?
Right.
That was an easy one. He's like Pinocchio. His nose
he ain't going fucking nowhere.
All right, so Conor McGregor. I mean, I know everyone's excited. I know all the Conor fans out there super excited, right? I mean, this whole chat, everyone's a huge Conor fan, right? Everyone's thrilled. I want to see him back. I don't give a fuck. I want to see the circus. But who the hell does he fight? All right, great. You see you soon in the octagon. Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting, for God's sakes? I
saw that Colby Johnson sent me a friend request, but I didn't get one. So
Colby Johnson sent you a friend request?
Yeah.
We're in the MMA Holes. I got a friend request, Jesse. Should I look?
Maybe you sent Moss the
Let's
friend
see.
request.
All right, here. I'm going to look. I'm going to take a peek. Who's just sent me a friend request, Jesse?
Joe Rod.
Joe Rod, buddy. Guess what? Approved. I just approved you on the MMAholes.com. This fucking site's going to be bananas. Everyone's going to be so jelly. All this other MMA bullshit that you consume out there is not going to compete with the MMAholes.com. This is the place to hang, friends. The MMAholes.com. All right, let's beat a woman right now and talk about this.
All right. According to MMA Fighting, Greg Hardy says, I'm the Fights Sports Athletes version of what Michael Jordan could be.
Let me compose myself for a second. Oh boy. Woo! 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 Gregory Hardy. Oh man. Wow. All right, good. Let's see what he has to say.
All right. On Saturday night at UFC Fort Lauderdale, controversial fighter Greg Hardy picked up his first win in the UFC, knocking out an overmatched Dmitry Smolyakov in 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the first round. It was a vast improvement over his UFC debut. A DQ loss to Alan Crowder stemming from a blatantly illegal knee strike. Even if it did come against an opponent, Dana White went on to publicly shame after the bout for looking terrified to be in there. And with his first win under his belt, Hardy says the sky is the limit for him in the UFC. Here's what Hardy said at his post-fight press conference, quote, "I'm reaching heights that I've never reached before. I've been alongside titans for my whole life. Michael Orr, Greg Oden, Joaquim Noah, Al Horford, and I played against these guys in college. Tom Brady, Cam Newton, these guys are titans. These guys are monsters in the game." So
Did he fight them?
So to come over here and transition to a place where Titan isn't the right justification for what these guys are, it's amazing. And I just don't think these heights have been reached yet. This is going to make Bo Jackson look like a joke. I'm the fight sports athlete version of what Michael Jordan could be. This is just getting started. We're scratching the surface, basically.
Zealous in the chat says, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your channel." And Zealous, I am a big fan of you. I just wanted you to know that. All right, so Greg Hardy, where can we get the audio of Dana White? Did you hear what Dana White said about, we should have clipped that beforehand. I didn't even think about it. So Greg Hardy, the co-main event of this weekend, right? All right, let me go over here. Let's go over to the UFC.com. The co-main event gets the win. I mean, just demolishes this singing fat steroid guy, Dmitry Smolyakov. Okay, these two have competed together before. Smolyakov was like 9-2-0 or some shit like that. 9-1-0. I'm not sure. Forgive me for not knowing his exact record. But the lifeguard, I mean, right off the bat, you should have known there that with his nickname, he's going to lose. Loses in the first round, looks horrific. And then Dana White's like, who the fuck did he fight? Like, who were the people that this man fought? It looked like Dana White was completely embarrassed. You know, he knew it was a layup. But he probably didn't think it was going to really go down like that. It was so humiliating. And then everyone on social media just calling it out saying, hey, this guy, I mean, what a setup this was. First of all, co-main event for Greg Hardy. Right. I mean, listen, his name, okay, you can give him the co-main event for his name, I guess, but not for what he's done. He's 3-1-0, okay? And that one was that disqualification thingy. But this guy over here, let's look at what he's done. All right. Now he's 9-3-0. That's where he is. All right. He was coming off of a win from this guy Bova in where was he fighting in kindergarten? What is this? The Kaliningrad challenge? What the fuck is that? This is his last win. The Kaliningrad challenge. What the fuck is that? You know, it's in Russia. All right. And then before that, he's 2 losses. He lost ground and pound in the first round. And then got choked the fuck out in the second round. Dana White, I've defended you before. But this time, I will not be defending you, Mr. White. You knew what you set up here. You knew what was set up. I mean, you're like, oh, I don't know how he got all those 9 wins. Who the hell did he fight? Well, I mean, if you look at this Bova fight, this bizarre Russian challenge shit that he had going on over here, and then before that, how he lost. The guy he's a bum. He's a straight up bum. And then you fucking throw him under the bus. The guy's a fucking straight up can, and you throw him under the bus for sucking. What the hell? Dana White, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? No one's buying that bullshit. You set up Greg Hardy for the win at a co-main event under the spotlights. That's straight trash, man. Dana White, I'm going to give you an L on this one. That's a complete L. Put the L on your head there, Dana White. No one is buying that shit. Oh, man. How did he get those 9 wins? Look at his fucking record, you dick. What a fucking retard. Come on, man. I know you're a promoter, but let's pull it together a little bit better. What do you think about that?
I think that Dmitry Smolyakov went into the fight clearly scared, and I think that Dana White was right about that in the post-fight press conference.
Because he sucks. I mean, of course he's scared.
But I don't think it was because he sucks. I think he knows Greg Hardy's power, and I agree with you. I do think Dana, but you know what? It's not just Dana who set up the fight. You know, there's other people involved with setting up these fights. So if we're gonna give Dana an L, we might as well give all of them an L. You know.
That was a big fat L for Dana White there. That he could have handled it differently, or he could have just kind of brushed past it and be like, what are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah.
Instead, he just completely threw this guy under the bus, and the guy. You didn't know he sucked. Come on, man. Stop it. Just stop it. I see a lot of people saying open the lines, but here's the deal, friends. In order for us to open the lines, when we have 5 minutes left in the show, you can save the show. If you do with a donation, we will keep the show going and flowing. We'll open up those lines because I'm sure people have a lot to say. There's a lot of things to talk about still. There's Greg Hardy who got the win, the knockout in the first round. What do you say in the chat about this whole situation?
I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's having issues when they're registering. You will get an email. After you register, you'll get a confirmation email. You have to click the link that you're emailed before you can actually go to the wall. You can't just register from the site and go to the wall. It doesn't work that way. So you have to confirm your email with the little link, and then you'll be good to go.
Jesse's talking about the MMA Holes.com. Zealous keeps on going in there and saying, I want to buy your merch. It's very simple. Zealous, you go over to the MMA Holes.com. You click this little hamburger on the top right, and it says store, right? You go over to the store, friends. Once you go over to that store, you can check out all our merchandise. It is wonderful, wonderful. You got some mugs. You got a cumin shirts.
A cumin.
And all our swag. Like I said before, we're not going to keep up all this merch over here, all this special different things. You know, it's a limited time. So go check it out, the MMAHoles.com, and happy shopping. All right, let's see what else in the chat's going on.
All right. Feed Hardy to Juan Adams, says Kevin from Chicago. Drunk Savage says Dana White cut the check to the Russian. Sweet, I'm going to get a jumper and a hat, says
Nice.
Zealous. Gay Agent says, will the email print out so I can wipe my ass with it? Maybe. Drunk Savage said, I already read that, Drunk Savage. Mr. Smooth says Hardy vs. Cyborg. DE says I won't. It won't let me stay logged in. Hold on, I can't read it. Go up a little bit.
What's that?
It won't let me stay logged in after confirming my email.
Well, who said that?
DE.
All right, well, listen, we're going to...
It could be buggy because it was just launched, but we're still in. So it could be buggy. It could have something to do with your cache. It could be any number of things. So
here's the deal. We're going to be playing around with this a lot. It is the brand. It literally just launched today. So we're going to be playing around with this a lot. We're going to see, iron out all the kinks. It is new. If you can get on there, go check it out. We have a wall over there. It seems like some people having problems, and now it says, sorry, that didn't work. Let's see. Let's click on this. Now, with the WordPress that is being used for this website, there it is, it's back up. It's all put together today. So I'm assuming it's going to take a couple of days before it runs smoothly. But we promise you we'll get this thing going and flowing, and this will be the place to be. The new
Drunk
place.
Savage says sign back in after confirming your email. That is a good point. If you guys aren't signed in, it'll take you to the MMAHoles.com after you confirm your email, but you have to still log in with your now created account.
By the way, I appreciate the fact that people really want to get in on the website. If there's technical difficulties, just shoot us some messages. We have an email address on our, I was going to say on the website, but it's the MMAHolesinfo@gmail.com. You can shoot us an email. You can hit us on social media at the MMA Holes, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just shoot us a message. If you have any problems, we'll help you out over there. It is wonderful, wonderful. Check out Colby Covington commented on this page. #MMA Holes, and that looks like it's real as dog. So there you go. Look at these people. Just having fun over there. All right, that's the MMAHoles.com. All right, here's the deal, friends. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that went fucking fast.
I know.
That went really fast.
Yeah.
We are starting the clock. Damn, son. We are starting to save the show. Hopefully someone saves it. Here's how this works. When you donate, the amount that you donate is that much longer. So last week, holy shit, we went on 140 minutes more thanks to the crazies that donated. Let's see what we can get tonight. with only 4 minutes on the clock. Make sure you like this shit over here so we can play the goddamn song.
Wonderful.
All right, let's squeeze the story in and see what we got left in the show.
All right. According to MMAnews.com, Jack Hermanson is interested in a potential fight against Yoel Romero in Denmark.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Romero Hermanson.
Following the
I like
biggest
that.
win of his career over Ronaldo Jacare Souza this past Saturday night, Jack Hermanson has a lot of options for what comes next. In the span of just a few weeks, Hermanson knocked off David Branch and Jacare in consecutive fights, and now he will undoubtedly find himself ranked among the top 5 middleweights in the world. While a little vacation...
Oh, let's fart! Jessica G, what a 2-zip! Oh, let's fart on Jesse! Yeah! Everybody fart in the chat! Holy shit! Saving shows! There we go. Look at that. Holy crap, Jessica G!
Save the whales, and save the Avengers Endgame spoilers, like the spoiler about Pikachu appearing to kill everyone from Yu-Gi-Oh just before Captain Marvel saves the day like all women do. Spoilers. Real is super famous now. Oh, and save the show.
Wow, look at that. Jessica G making it go 20 more minutes. So we will open up some phone lines. And thank you, Jessica G. You are...
Wonderful.
Shout out to Jessica G, man. She's
awesome.
a fucking champ. All right, back into this story. And we will open up phone lines as well.
Okay. Ratata. While a little vacation is definitely in order after a very busy month.
Super chat.
Oh, we going 22 more minutes.
Saves the show rhymes with Marty Eppo.
Wow. Thank you.
Wonderful.
22 more minutes on the show. Thank you very much for that donation. Look at that. MMA Holes coming in hot tonight.
All right. While a little vacation is definitely in order after a very busy month, Hermanson already has his sights set on a card a little closer to home for him for his return to action later this year. Hermanson told the UFC on Saturday night, "I'm interested in the Copenhagen, Denmark card. I think it's going to be in October, and I would love to headline that card. It's close to my home turf, and a headline fight there against one of the top names."
Super chat.
We got Kevin from Chicago with the deuce.
Chat.
Soy Hardy saved the show $2 big baller brand.
Whoa, 24
Soy
minutes.
Hardy.
He's saying Soy Hardy. Yeah.
Soy Hardy.
He's a soy boy, I guess.
All
Thank
right.
you, Kevin from Chicago.
Wonderful.
24 minutes longer.
The UFC hasn't officially announced a card headed to Denmark in October, although there have been rumors swirling for some time that it was a targeted destination for the promotion. Hermanson hails from Sweden but actually trains out of nearby Norway, so a fight in Denmark would definitely be close to home for him. As far as potential opponents, Hermanson can't say for sure this far out from a date in October, but there's at least one former middleweight title contender on his radar. Yoel Romero is arguably the biggest threat in the middleweight division without a title currently around his waist. The Olympic silver medalist in wrestling has gone 10 rounds with champ Robert Whittaker and nearly won both contests. Romero was actually expected to face Souza on Saturday night, if not for a mild case of pneumonia that knocked him out of the fight before Hermanson stepped in. Now it appears Hermanson would like the opportunity to face somebody like Romero with a potential shot on the line with a win.
All right, who wins the fight, Romero or Jack Hermanson? We are going to go longer tonight, 24 minutes longer. Thank you for saving the show, friends. Look at that. Jessica G, Kevin from Chicago, Real, everyone. Hold on. Sean Hart is sending message. I signed in the website in the main area where it's posting videos. And all right, so... and wanted to stem the click comments, but when I join the live chat, it won't let me go back in the wall. All right, so we're going to check this out after the stream is done and see if there's any problems on the MMAholes.com. We'll fix that shit. All right, so poor Sean. Every time Sean tries to... Sean's the best. You know, he tries to participate as much as possible, and he seems like he has all these mishaps.
It's
all right.
weird. I'm not having any issues over here.
Well, you know what? It's glitchy, man. You know, maybe Australia, they don't like Australians. Maybe the website's racist. I have no idea.
Maybe.
All right, here we go. Time's up. Let's put 24 more minutes on the clock. We're going to open up the phone lines. Let's see what they say in the chat. Hermanson or Romero? What do you got?
Romero. Kevin from Chicago says, real question, is Romero or is Will Romero make weight? That is a good question, Kevin. You know what's funny is I always bring that up every time Romero's about to weigh in. And I'm always like, this guy, you just don't expect it. But he did, I think his last fight, or no, did he come in heavy on his last fight? I can't even remember. But that's a good question. I asked the same question. I know a lot of other people are thinking about it. Does he make weight? Does he not make weight? He is getting older now. It's harder for him to do those weight cuts, but I think he'll be fine. Romero gets the KO win first round, says Roulette Master. Everybody chant Kevin's is Chrome to your dome. Hermanson, the Stone, says Kainoto 74. You'll eat my stool. Haha. Hashtag stool joke. Strong Savage says Yol would be a killer at 205. Royd Mero, says Ann H. Mr. Smooth says his last few weight cuts have been rough. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I think that his age, obviously does not help. But if he wants the fight, he'd be smart to start taking those precautions early on. Maybe changing up how he does his weight cut. One of the biggest problems is not changing up how you do it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Moss? You think Yoel Romero misses weight?
What I want to see is this, Jesse. I want to see Yoel Romero lose to Hermanson, then go up, chase Luke Rockhold, and knock his head off again at light heavyweight. That's what I want to see. I want to see Romero just follow Luke Rockhold around and just beat the shit out of him. That's what I want to see. But does he make weight? I think yes. I think he does. I know he's getting older, but I feel he is a professional now, and he's pulled his shit together. He proved that he could do it. It's not a title fight, so he has that pound leeway. So I think he will make weight. Yes, I'm gonna go with yes. Let's open up the phone lines, as the peeps have been very generous tonight. So thank you very much for extending the show 24 more minutes. And like we said before, we are live on multiple platforms. Facebook. Let me see if Facebook is going swollen sexy over here. There we are. One person watching. Hello, one person on. Yeah, all right. We have 2 people on Twitch watching. Oh, hello, 2 people on Twitch. All right. So there, shout out to the 3 people watching on other platforms. Let's see how many people are watching on Twitter. Let's see. Let's take a look. All right. Here we go. We're on Twitter. Whoops. I don't know if I think no one's watching on Twitter. I don't even know. How do you even check? Anyway, shout out to the 3 people on the other platforms and the 94 people hanging
with the boys.
over here on the YouTubes. Remember, we are live on the website as well. The MMAholes.com is the website. We're going to be opening up the phone lines, and it is wonderful. The MMAholes.com revamped, ready to go. Look, dance, bro. Me and you. They're talking on the chat over here. We got a lot of peeps over there. Look at this. Holy shit. Peeps hanging over on the MMAholes.com. So thank you very much for checking that shit out as well. And we'll be hanging on there after the show. Let's open up the phone lines and get the people's voice out there. Phone lines. All right, Jess, what do you got going on?
I'm just obsessing.
Obsessing, yeah, Jesse's.
Yeah, I'm just trying to troubleshoot real quick, just because I want you guys to have the ability to log in without any complications. So I'm just checking on a few things to see if it's on our end or if it's on your end.
All right, let's see what we got here right off the bat. You are live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your mind?
What's up?
Kevin, what's up?
What's up?
So who called Hermanson beating Jacare? Did you guys pick Jacare, obviously, right?
Of course.
We both picked Souza.
Yeah. Man, I just had a slight feeling. I had it, like maybe Jacare's getting old. Maybe Hermanson looked really good against David Branch. He's not a tough fighter to put away. I thought maybe he would gas out. I was counting on that. I didn't think he would rock him that early and hurt him, but, man, his striking looked good, his jab, and the fact that he took him to the ground. I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, Jacare's so dangerous on the ground. Don't go to the ground with Jacare, but look at what he did. He took him down, and he freaking won that second round, pretty much dominated him 108 strikes to 2 or something. I think that really set the tone, and I think that's a lesson to fighters. Like, don't be afraid of people jiu-jitsu. Paul Felder did it against Charles Oliveira. You remember that fight?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Felder got on top and just beat the shit out of him. And Charles Oliveira, one of the most dangerous jiu-jitsu guys in the world. So, man, this idea, I heard a lot of people saying, don't go to the ground with Jacare. I feel like Chris Weidman could have did the same. And I want you guys' thoughts on John Fitch and Roy MacDonald. Did you see Roy MacDonald's post-fight speech? I felt like he was kind of he wasn't giving John Fitch the credit he deserves. He said, I couldn't pull the trigger, and I was scared and stuff like that. No, man, you tried to pull the trigger, but John Fitch was in your face for 25 minutes, and you tried to get him out of there. You hurt him badly, but John Fitch, like a true savage he is, one tough-ass wrestler from the Midwest, Indiana, his cat coming forward. I felt he got robbed. Yeah. I know Jay Smooth didn't like that fight. He was bashing John Fitch, and it wasn't the most exciting, but, man, it was interesting because I did not expect John Fitch to keep coming like that, man. What did you guys think of that fight?
All right, thanks for the call. So Kevin from Chicago bringing up some interesting things here. We didn't even get to a Bellator yet, and I'm glad he did bring that up. This here was a Grand Prix, title on the line, wound up being a draw. John Fitch humped the fuck out of Rory MacDonald, and I can't kill him for doing it because that's the only way he was going to beat him, right? He's not going to beat him on the feet. He's not, I mean, he literally was just, now you can argue that he wasn't advancing or he wasn't trying to, a little bit more ground and pound. He basically was holding him down. I mean, he wasn't being very aggressive, but he was relentless, smothering, blanketing Rory MacDonald. I did not see the post-fight press conference or the interview, but the bizarre thing about this whole thing is Rory keeps the belt with the drawer, which I guess that makes sense. I mean, they should just fucking strip that shit. They should just have it fly around. I mean, I wouldn't want to see a rematch. I don't know what the fuck you do. And now Rory moves on, which makes absolutely no sense. Fitch should have gotten the win. Somehow Rory got this thing to a draw, and he moves on. It's bizarre. And now he's going to be fighting Gracie, who's another guy that's going to drag him down to the floor. At least Gracie will try to fucking get a finish. But, I mean, it's an interesting fight. But how does Rory MacDonald move forward? It's very flawed system. Very flawed system that Bellator has going on here. They need to fix this shit up. And Fitch gets screwed. Fitch, 41 years old, should be the champ. It's bizarre. But you know what? It works for Bellator because no one wants to watch Fitch fight. He's not exciting, for any casual fan or even a hardcore MMA fan. It was literally like watching paint dry,
right.
So, sucks for Fitch. Now, moving to this, Hermanson and Souza. Yeah, Hermanson was not afraid. He said before the fight he is not afraid of his jiu-jitsu. And what did he do? He brought it to the ground. He kept it on the feet. He did everything. Hermanson won in every way he could possibly do it. Jacare at the end kind of turned it up a little bit, but Hermanson had an answer for everything. Imagine a full camp for Hermanson. Hermanson would have really smoked Souza. Looked fantastic. The Joker is indeed a legitimate contender. He really is. Will he get a belt? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sold, but hats off to him. Whether Jacare is old or not, he still beat Jacare Souza, the number 4 ranked welterweight and middleweight. Very impressive. Very, very impressive stuff. Another fight on Bellator 2 I just want to talk about is this one here. We were doing a dual reaction, and Vetta's face was completely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. It was bludgeoned, and McFarlane gets the win and stays undefeated, the champion. All right, let's open up the phone lines again at 516-522-0267. Let us know what you think about that. I mean, a lot of stuff to talk about. This card as a whole was fire. What a card. Really good card. Glover Teixeira, how about that? He fucking takes on the disrespectful Cutelaba and gets the win. What a fantastic win for Glover. You are live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your mind?
Moss and JBH, this is Real. I'm currently on the MMAHoles.com.
Oh.
What's
a wonderful,
up, Real?
wonderful new website.
Well, thank you.
I just called in to gloat a little bit, when I started off my mission of exposing Marty on EPO. I was only 2 weeks ago when I was mocked. I was made fun of by Odin, saying you'll never make it. You'll never be a celebrity. Well, I made it, Moss.
You did, man.
You made it.
Listen, I'm pretty mystical, and I didn't think you were going to pull it off. And I am wrong, too. I sit corrected here. It's unbelievable.
Man, I was laughing so hard when I saw that. Like, finally, Colby commented back.
Real, are you having issues on your website?
Sometimes in my browser, but for the most part, it's working well on my phone. and it's been working pretty good considering it just launched. By the way, you guys should check out JBH's website for designing websites if you need a website designed.
Nice.
This website, the MMAholes.com, is wonderful, wonderful.
That's
Look at
right.
But before I go, Moss,
Wonderful.
I'm a little bit too high because I've been celebrating ever since I, got my little fame from Kobe's comments.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to light up a bowl live on the MMA Holes.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Currently reaching for the bowl. Can you hear the lighter?
Yeah. I'm excited. Hold on. Let me get my volume up so I can hear it good. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Kobe. All the hard work finally paid off. Just needed to bring that energy to the press conference.
All right. So there you go. I tell you what, if Colby Covington uses this information, you can take complete credit. In fact, you might be able to hit him with a copyright strike.
All right, guys. I can't think right now.
Okay.
I'll talk to you guys
All
later.
right, there you go. Real. That's right. If you missed it, go on the MMAholes.com. You can see it for yourself. But Real has been on a witch hunt for Marty Usman with the EPOs and the lying and all that stuff. And Colby Covington responds, and this is what he says. It's right over here. Jeff Nowitzki, what's up with this? Oh my God, could you believe this? Don't let this coward cheat in my title fight. His gym and teammates have a history of cheating. Hashtag USADA. So go check this out. Actually, go give a follow to the greatest detective on the internet. One Southern-born one who is exposing Marty Usman, which, I mean, listen, I said that the guy was going to be a champion. I didn't know. Maybe he's a cheater. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe I'm a believer. Maybe Real has found something over here. Detective Real. He should be Detective Real. It should be, or The Detective, you know?
So he should change his MMA Holes name to The Detective.
Or The Investigator.
The Investigator.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think in the chat? Clench, Jesse. Go for it. Everyone in the chat, you need to go for it as well. You need to take your fists. You need to put them like this. Because right now, we've got 50 likes.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA Holes 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
Why would you not like for that? You know? Why would you not like for that? Every 50 likes, we beat the shit out of that ceiling. Thank you very much for the likes. Keep it going. We got 96 people watching and only 54 likes. It's stupid. Keep it up. Put the thumbs in the upright position and let's fucking dance one more time before the show is done. Opening up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. You can even call about the infamous EPO scandal. You are live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your minds?
Hey, it's Colby Johnson.
Colby Johnson. What's up?
I just wanted to talk about the website real quick.
Do it.
I don't know if you understood what the problem was, what people were talking about, but once the confirmation email, once you click on it and you press log in, it still don't work for some reason.
Okay, so
I
Jesse,
don't know what
do you think? It's confirmation email.
After you press login?
Yeah, so I don't know what the main page is supposed to look like, but is there supposed to be like an option to post stuff?
Yeah, the wall. So when you first go to the website, you should be taken directly to site registration. And you registered, right?
Right.
And then you got the email?
Right. And
Okay.
I clicked the link, and then it brought you to back to the wall.
Okay, and then there should be an option when it brings you back to the wall to log in.
Right.
And
And when you click login, it doesn't do anything. It just like loads for a little bit and then stays at the same screen.
All right, we'll get to
now it's working. It's working now.
Yes!
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And completely irrelevant, but I got in my first car wreck today.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, are you okay?
Yeah, I just is like a fender bender, kind of a real hard fender bender. I ran into the back of somebody.
Oh shit! Now,
Yeah, I just got my license like a week ago.
Oh, fuck. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a quick story, Colby. When I got my license, right, the first month of my license, I got it suspended. Accidents, speeding tickets. I did everything you can fucking do. This is my
I'm hoping
advice.
that doesn't happen.
Yeah, try not to do that. This is my advice to you, though. If you're in the wrong, I need you to get out.
I was
All right.
completely in the wrong.
I got the advice for you. You get out of the car, you blame it on them. That's what you do. You get out, you be like, what the fuck? Why'd you do it? Why were you there?
I hit this lady, and then she hit the person in front of her, and the dude in front of her had a hitch on the back of his truck, and it just like went straight into her front bumper, and I fucked up her rear bumper.
Oh man, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, and so nothing was wrong with my car or the dude in front of her. It was her car was all fucked up.
You got the whole police report and everything. They did that. The works.
Yeah, the officer showed up like 5 minutes later, and we exchanged all the information, and he made a report or whatever.
Oh shit! Listen, it's a learning experience. Like I did so many fucked up things when I started driving. Now I drive like a turtle. I'm in the right lane. I'm terrible. But yeah, dude, get it out of your system now. Just be careful. You know, check your mirrors a million times, and stop rolling blunts while you drive, and you'll be fine.
All right, have a good night.
All right, be good.
Wow.
That's what I used to do, though. This is how much of a fucked up kid I was. Like, I would get into an accident. I got into this one accident, and it was pretty bad when I first started driving, and it was completely my fault. I got out of the car, started screaming like a lunatic. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? And then I found out there was a kid in the back of the car, and I was like, oh, man. But I had to stick with the story. I was like, I can't believe you turned in front of me like that. What were you doing?
Even with the kid, you stuck with
She had the right. Yeah, she was just turning, and I just fucking flew right into her. And it was really dumb. It was really dumb. In hindsight, I would get so fucking mad. And now I'm the reverse. Now, like, you see me drive now. I'm not like no road rage. I drive slow. I don't fucking, I don't like zip in and out of lanes like I used to. You do some stupid shit when you get a license. Just be careful, man. Just be careful out there. You got to remember this when you're driving, right? How heavy your vehicle is. So fucking heavy. It could do so much damage. You can kill people with this thing. Like, it is a piece of machinery. It's not just like, okay, this is just going to get me from point A to point B. Look up how heavy your car or van or truck is, and then realize, holy shit, this thing could really do some damage. And you'll drive different. You'll start observing things different. You got a lot of knuckleheads out there, so just be careful. All right, let's take another phone call as we're giving advice. 516-522-0267. That is the number to our show. We are live on the MMAHoles.com. It's fantastic stuff over here. Oh, my God. It's just so good to see all these people hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
You are live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your mind?
My name is All Thumbs Down.
All thumbs down?
What the fuck?
From the motherfucking Milwaukee. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Rufus Sport.
What's up, Rufus? I saw you have another channel too. What, aquatic? What do you have? An aquarium?
Reefer on the Fringe.
All right. What's on your mind?
Reefer on the Fringe.
All right. So that guy that just called in that hit that lady.
Yeah.
That turned around and hit my car.
Wait.
Fuck that guy.
Wait, he hit your car?
Mike Perry whoop his ass.
Hold
yeah, dude. He hit a lady and the lady hit my car.
Oh, wait, you were the guy in front of the lady.
Yeah, man. I had that huge hitch on my fucking truck.
Oh, hold on a second. We got a super chat.
Drink, then drive.
All right, thank you, Juice. Appreciate it. That's Juice have the smartest sperm. So let me get this straight. You were the lead car, and you got rear-ended by a woman, and then be in front of that woman was the gentleman that just called.
Yes, dude. He was sitting there rolling a fucking blunt in the front seat. He was driving his car from the passenger seat. And he hit the lady, and the lady hit my car.
Oh, my God.
My freaking truck with the big hitch.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the call. There he is. Look at that.
Wow.
What a small world. What a small world. 516-522-0267. The other guy. The other guy just called in. Yeah, the hitch. I mean, I can't believe. What's the odds? Jess?
Yeah.
I fucking love this. How could you not love this community? All right. Mike Perry, Darren Till, the big fights this weekend. And we were talking about Glover Teixeira with his win. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Whoa. You are live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your mind?
Yo, Drunk Savage.
Drunk Savage, what's up?
Not much. Been fucking trying to get through for most of the goddamn show.
How dare they block you? But now you're here. You're live. What's up? What's going on?
That's fine. I'll give a big shout out by JBH, you, Moth. I don't want to forget you this time.
Yeah, I would like all credit for this. Okay.
New website and all.
Well,
Yeah.
I thank you,
Fucking
Drunk
awesome.
Savage.
Well, I got to say this, Drunk. I mean, it's a little choppy, the reception, but I got to say this. The way you were hanging out on the other website, it was unfinished, unpolished, and you were hanging out on that chat room over there. And I was saying to JBH, we really need to get something here really functional and keep this community theme alive. So you're pretty much one of the inspirations why we want to make this thing bigger and better. So thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me somewhere to go. Fucking nights I can't sleep. People.
All right, well, fuck, his phone's all jacked up right now. We can't really hear what you're saying over here, but Drunk Savage, thank you, man. Appreciate the call. All
right, later.
There he is, Drunk Savage.
Poor Drunk
Legend.
Savage. He just wanted to talk.
Son of a bitch. Everyone chip in, and let's get Drunk some better reception. That sucks. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's get another call. 516-522-0267. Drunk's he's the best, man. What can I say? I mean, it's just there's so many good things you could say about the guy. He really is. He has to be one of the most loyal, supportive people that we've ever run across. Man, that phone line's un fuego. You're live with the MMA Holes. What is your name and what is on your mind?
Hey, it's Henry. I was gonna kind of bitch and moan about how I lost all my money on BetDSI on that Rory.
Oh no!
I had a huge, I was starting to. My new thing is trying to pick the over or unders on the line, and that fight just kept going and going, and I'm like, every minute past that, I had it for a quickie. I really thought it was just a glass chin. But, it kind of got me more into Bellator. So if you guys keep it on the Bellator, I'm not going to complain, Okay. It's going to be quite the time portal to fight between, time slot A and time slot B. Don't forget to roll them up. Anyway, so that's just trying to be my new thing. I'm probably going to try and get on the wall and try and predict the over and unders now.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm getting a little tired of just, high or low, the W or L. Okay, that's it for me.
All right, Henry. Thank you. All right, there he is. I like that guy.
I like him too.
He's quirky. He's nice. He's a good guy. So now, how about this? You go to the MMAholes.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to the wall, and Henry drops his picks or what he's doing on BetDSI.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. Look, Jon Jones picogram is now part of the website, the MMAholes.com, and he's like, it works.
The knitter.
It works. The knitter's here too. Friend request me. Hold on a second. The new people that are jumping on, let's see what kind of friends we got going on over here. We got Wicked World. We're friends. Ba-boom, approved. Colby Johnson, you did. Well, if you're getting into a car, he's the one that got in the car accident, right? All right, we're friends. If you're smashing into cars, we're friends. Jon Jones picogram, fuck yeah. Jon Jones walked away from me. I'm friends with Jon Jones's picogram right now. Check it out on the MMAholes.com. Fuck Facebook. See this fucking shit hole of a site that's streaming us right now live? See this place over here? Or how many people we have? I don't even think we have anyone watching. I don't even know. What are they saying on Facebook? John Hamill says, no! LOL. Travis James Taylor says, who has more UFC pull, Conor McGregor or Joe Rogan? So here's a question from Travis James Tabor on Facebook. Wants to know who has more pull. What do you think, Jess? Joe Rogan or Conor McGregor? Who has more pull in the UFC?
Pull as in what? Like eyes? Like what do you mean?
No, like has more to like. If they say something, the UFC would listen.
Oh, Conor, of course. Is that
right.
even a question?
Conor over Joe?
Yeah, because Conor caters to, I think, more of the MMA community when it comes to fans, and the UFC tries to cater to what fans want to see. So Conor, 100%.
Conor, all right. I might go in the direction of Joe.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You're actually kidding.
No, I'm not. I might be going in the direction of Joe Rogan. Yeah. But yeah, let's see what the chat says. Actually, let's see what else we have on Facebook over here. Hey guys, I've been sending Felony all my money lately, but we'll start donating next week. so here we go. Travis has been sending Felony all his money on Facebook, and Schoenhart says, "Hello, you sick fooks. Love the 2.0 website. It is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
I love it. So see this Facebook? Dead. We are going to destroy this Facebook. We are going to mutilate it. We are going to make the MMA Holes the best place to hang with the boys. That's what we're going to do.
Boys.
Just wait what we got in store for you on the MMAHoles.com. The real way to consume your mixed martial arts with your friends. I got another friend request, Jesse. I'm gonna take a peek.
My goodness.
And we're gonna end the show on this one. Who could it be?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm so nervous. It's Turd Foo. It's Turd Foo. I don't know. Should I accept this one? This one's scary.
Nah, I don't know if you should accept that one, to be
I
quite
don't know.
honest.
All right, let's take a vote in the chat before we sign off. Hold on a second. Turd Foo.
The first person who says that you should approve it is Turd Foo.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Turd Foo. Let's see. Let's go up here. All right. This guy looks sketch. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. No profile picture, nothing. It's making me. Should I approve it?
Turd Foo.
Go follow Turd Foo.
Must be Chrome to your dome.
Do I follow? Do I follow Turd Foo? Chat, let me know before we end the show. What do I do? What do I do? All right, Jesse. What is the chat room saying?
Chrome to your dome, dropping a bunch of ones. Vigo Johnson, Dilly, Manny C, no. Flat Earth Deacon, 5 more calls. Greg on Blaze, 1. Drunk Savage, everyone send me a friend request. Greg on Blaze, approve it, pussy. DE says you fart on Jesse, but don't accept Turd Foo. They're all saying yes, 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 yes. Jose Rodriguez says no.
All right. I think the consensus says yes, so you're approved, my friend. Turd Foo. We are friends.
Turd Foo and Mystic Moss are now friends.
Me and this guy, Turd Foo. We go way back. On the MMAHoles.com. Go check it out. The MMAHoles.com is wonderful. And thank you, everyone, for jumping in and playing around with our stupidity tonight. All right, Jesse.
Yes.
If you want to see the rest of the stories on the website, the MMAHoles.com, you can scroll through for yourself. And let us know what you think. Let us know on the wall over there what you think about that. If you're watching the replay to the show, you can comment down below. Make sure you like this shit and share it because YouTube is the way, man. This is the way we're growing our audience. But the future will be on the MMAHoles.com. This is the place where we will be building, we will be growing, and we will be wonderful. Right, Jesse?
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, Jesse, say the magic words. We'll see you Wednesday night on TGIW.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an M.
Oh, hold on a second, Jesse. I'm sorry. I almost forgot something. Real bearded men.
Oh my goodness.
Almost forgot about real bearded men.
How dare you?
Save the best for last. Yeah. Real bearded men, 15% off if you have a beard. If you're a pussy and you can't grow one, well, fuck you, right? But if you do have a beard, or it's small or big, 15% off everything in the store. I'm using it on my own beard, and you can look swole and sexy like me. Link in the description. You get 15% off of that as well. All right, Jesse.
All right.
You can't forget about everybody. You know, you can't do that.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.